Clip of the day. Clip of the day. It's the
No.
clip of the day.
No.
It's just a little funny video for you.
I wanna be the very best that no one gives a f about. Chill out, bro. Do you know how iconic our theme song is? No, but I know how annoying it is. You sound bitter. Is it because you're pretty much non-existent? Non-existent? Well, you kind of have a point, but let's talk about your storyline. Okay, what about it? Our storyline has depth. It's not some basic storyline like yours. Wait. How's it basic? Y'all spend years trying to collect pocket monsters and stuff them in a ball the size of a dog's kneecap. And you know what? Now that I think about it, that's low-key animal cruelty. All right, fine. But let's talk about y'all's playing cards. Nah, we ain't gotta do that. Or let's talk about the fact that y'all got canceled in 2000. I'm convinced that nobody remembers you. Hello, is this animal control? Here we go. Hey, guys. Who is that? Who, me? Oh, I'm Bakugan. Oh, it's the move that lets you see people's chakra flow. Yeah, Neji and Hinata's bloodline from Naruto. No. That's Byakugan. I'm Bakugan. Oh, the dude from My Hero. Deku's friend / rival? No. That's Bakugo. I'm Bakugan. Never heard of him. Not even a little bit. What? At least I lasted longer than Digimon.
Except Digimon's still around.
Yeah, but is it? Digimon's one of those things that you don't find it unless you look for it, though.
That's true. I'm surprised he didn't get Yokai Watch in there, man.
Oh goodness.
Talk about Pokemon clones.
That's like super niche.
I've seen the toys for it, but that's about all I know about it.
Everybody was like, it's like Pokemon, right?
I got one other for you guys too. Oh, I lied. Alright, we'll just watch this one again. No. Alright, whatever. We'll just watch Donovan's video.
You don't have to.
Whatever, dude. It's already ruined. The whole show's ruined. We'll just watch your shitty fucking video.
Oh man. Sorry to whoever's video we're about to.
I'm just kidding. It's just kidding.
So he gives a kind of synopsis of like, 90s stuff, Tamagotchi, all this leading up to this point, and then he gets into like the meaty stuff of it.
Meat.
So he kind of gets into kind of what we were talking about, like the other clip was talking about was, they aren't even really, Digimon it has more adult, darker themes where, I mean, Pokemon gets dark at some points, but it's very light and childlike and such. So they don't equate very well. Plus you look at the dynamics of like their evolutions, how Digimon can go up and then down and then up again.
Well,
whereas Pokemon
that's sort of
just go
I mean,
up.
I sort of remember when Digimon came out, I remember feeling like Pokemon was for like younger kids than me, and like I remember feeling like Digimon was like a little bit more mature. Like
I watched both the shows, but I was never excited for like.
Yeah, I was never. I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of good stuff on like WB Kids and all that stuff back then. Like, so it was like,
we're not even going to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! No! God, I finally got that song out of my head after 10 years.
Jackie!
Thing. Magic must defeat magic.
Ultimate Muscle show.
Oh, jeez.
I just remember both of those coming up. That was a weird. I never really liked that show. Anyways, let's see what this video is talking about.
Back then, a lot of people thought Digimon was just a stupid ripoff of Pokemon because of the name, and because the shows were focused around kids with pets that spit fire and crap and evolved into other pets that breathe more fire. Another reason for the confusion was due to the fact that Pokemon had already had a serious foothold in the worldwide market by the time the Digimon anime came out, which was literally at the peak of the Pokemon craze. At the time, fans of Pokemon were so diehard that they weren't about to let some other pretender Mon show come in and take away from their Poke lifestyle. No way, dog. But I wasn't one of those kids. I watched the crap out of Digimon. I never played the games, but I was a huge fan of the show for the first 3 seasons.
I don't want to talk over him, but I always felt like everybody I knew who was into both always thought Digimon was a little bit better, at least at the time. Like when they were both at their peak, I think more people that I knew thought Digimon was better than Pokemon.
I would agree with that.
reasons or so, but we'll get into that in a bit. Either way, I liked both quite a lot for very different reasons. First, the Pokemon games are amazing and were one of my earliest true gaming experiences. Also, the fact that it was so popular at the time meant making friends was easy. Everyone loved Pokemon, so almost everyone had common ground.
I like the bee drill. It flies around, it has like a poison stinger, and it pokes people with spears.
But if we're being real, the Pokemon anime,
True.
well, it's formulaic to the
True.
max. Many of the episodes are totally
He has
pointless or
identified the
feature
core of
Pokemon that's been
Beedrill.
featured a million times.
Yeah.
There's very little story, and
that's
some would say
true.
there's
Every
really none
Pokemon-
at all.
Yeah.
The Pokemon anime is snappy.
Pokemon anime episodes are shot like Dora the Explorer episodes. At a certain interval, the exact same thing is going to happen. Oh no! Swiper, no swiping! Team Rocket's blasting off again! I mean, it's...
No, Team Rocket built a pit trap. They're in the pit trap.
Right. It's very predictable even as a kid what's gonna happen
Oh,
next.
yeah.
we met a new Pokemon. That Pokemon's having a problem. That Pokemon solved its problem.
Yeah.
The end.
Right. I mean,
Team Rocket's not up to something. Everyone thinks they are.
it did do a better job of being episodic though, right? Like you could just
Yeah.
tune into any episode of Pokemon.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what was going on before it, because it's Pokemon.
I
Whereas
mean,
like
even its more serialized plots, you could still, like, if you missed a gym battle, you could just like, oh, I know Ash won it because he's on the next one.
right. Well, I
Like,
felt like even then, like most of the story plots were like in the movies
Yeah.
of Pokemon, like more than
Yeah.
the show ever. Like they got way deeper in story plots with the movie. As I remember, when the first Pokemon movie came out, that was the first time that I was like, damn, when that was actually good. When I watched Pokemon, that was the first time where they like actually got like emotionally invested in the show and like really, I mean, not the first time, but you know what I'm saying. Like it was just very like, I felt like they really made a
It's the
show,
first-
a compelling show.
It's the first time I ever cried watching Pokemon.
Yeah, I remember feeling sad when there was some other scene with Pikachu early on in the anime, and I remember feeling sad about it, but definitely
Episode 1 when he fucking zaps all the Spearow around him and he's all
yeah, there's
hurt,
that.
and he's
Yeah,
like,
there's that one. That one's pretty.
the Butterfree episode.
Isn't that what we're looking at right here?
Yeah, that one touched me.
Isn't that literally what this shot is from?
Yeah, because this is when he's seeing Ho-Oh.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
literally
first time,
from-
very
literally
first
that episode right there.
Many of the
very
episodes are
first
totally
anime.
pointless or feature a Pokemon that's been featured a million
Oh,
times.
yep, and the
There's very
Jigglypuff.
little story, and some would say there's really none at all. The Pokemon anime is snack
Yep,
time.
right
to
there.
me. Each episode is
Yep.
basically a standalone piece, like SpongeBob or something.
Literally
Sure, Pokemon was
forever.
addicting as hell, but Digimon had a story. Honestly, if it was a simple anime debate, Digimon would win hands down. It's just got more layers. And besides the Mon titles and the fact that you
True.
have little monster pets that evolve, there are a few other similarities between the franchises. For those of you who don't know, the first Digimon series followed 7 kids who got sucked out of their summer camp and into the digital world, which is essentially a materialization of the internet mixed with that island Tom Hanks ended up on in Castaway. But instead of a volleyball, the kids got Digimon, which are little monsters that inhabit the world. The kids are known as Digidested, and they and their digital friends have to fight evil to save the real and digital world. Unlike Pokemon, each kid gets 1 Digimon, and that's it. Some of them luck out more than others. Also, instead of evolving permanently at a certain experience level like Pokemon, Digimon
Pokemon.
Digivolve. It's different, okay? They also Digivolve to
different.
Digivice from simply being upset
Hey, that-
or from
that-
other
that side
tools
one,
the
that
kids
was
pick
my
up in the digital
shake weight
world.
one.
However, after the need for their Digimon form passes, they revert
That
to their base
one's
form. Also,
Gen 2,
Digimon
I
are
believe.
mostly intelligent creatures that actually speak language instead of just repeating their name over and over and
One eternity later.
over and over again. again, like a yellow electric Hodor. What makes Pokemon Pokemon are the themes behind it. Not necessarily the fact that there's little animals that have special powers. Pokemon is about living in a world with humans and Pokemon side by side. The game focuses primarily on catching them, training them, trading them, and battling them to win cash or gym battles or to defeat the Elite Four. But there's also breeding, research, travel, and adventure. It's just a part of life in the Pokemon world. Not only that, but you have options. There's Pokemon types. Team building is important, and then what you do with them is up to you. Digimon is literally nothing like that. Only the Digidestined, at least in the first couple series, have Digimon, which only exist for the most part in the digital world. The digital world is a completely different place than the real world, although they are connected. The reason the Digidestined have Digimon is simply to protect the balance between the two worlds. There's no collecting, there's no trading, there's no mastering, there's no being the best there ever was. It's simply a mission, save the world from evil. Where Pokemon created a universe, Digimon created a story.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, Will.
Oh no, go ahead.
I had asked a buddy of mine at work, and we were speaking of Alakazam earlier. He's got a big old Alakazam tattoo and everything, and he said it pretty. He said Digimon feels older. We made that point, even though it's not as old as Pokemon. However, I'd also like to say it's almost like this guy's trying to say is it's almost like comparing, maybe not necessarily apples to oranges, but like you're looking at two completely different types of apples here.
I don't know. I think Pokemon is I don't have an issue with Pokemon. I never Well, it's marketed towards kids, right? I grew up. That's where my issue with Pokemon comes from. Is I don't have an issue with it necessarily. I just grew out of it. I got older. I don't feel like there's much really to the story that pulls me in. The games were fairly rinse, wash, repeat for a long fucking time. And I had kind of felt like I'd played that before. I feel the same way about Call of Duty. I don't buy Call of Duty every year either.
Yeah. Well, and I was about to bring up, if you look at the Digimon games versus the Pokemon games, it's actually a similar sort of thing where Pokemon found its formula and basically stuck with that formula, other than a few gimmicks here or there as it went forward.
Right.
And Digimon,
yeah, I was gonna say that too. Is that
basically took the formula and then crammed it into a JRPG. Basically, like they took parts of the Pokemon formula for their games and then crammed it into a JRPG formula.
Well, yeah,
so there's an actual story.
Well, for some of them,
Digimon
but
games.
I was gonna say that beyond that, it's that they're way more experimental with their games. Like, there are quite a few Digimon games that don't play anything like each other.
Yes,
that's I guess what I'm saying. Like what you were saying too is that Pokemon fell into a formula and they were like, this works, just keep doing it, pretty much.
Yeah. We're still selling games, keep doing it, and maybe add a gimmick in there every once in a while so we can claim that.
Right. Well, they just would release more. The whole thing was they would just release new Pokemon and maybe some new moves or a new Pokemon type here and there. And if you liked this highlight, be sure to tune in to the full episodes every Monday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.